if you've ever struggled with feelings of uncertainty and not knowing, that can maybe lead you to do this thing, where you're searching for constant reassurance, maybe from other people. Like, did I do something wrong in that situation? Did I make a fool of myself? Did that thing I did in the past, was that inappropriate? Maybe that's going to come up and be a problem in my life, and people are going to be upset by it, right? And we find ourselves going around our circle of friends or our family searching for reassurances. And it's the question becomes, well, okay, but I don't know, like, I don't really know what really happened. I don't know how to interpret that. And we ask, well, I don't know how to live with uncertainty, not knowing. Now, I want to give a tip here in this video about this living with uncertainty. This is going to sound a bit strange, right? But we think we're living with this uncertainty, not knowing, and that's why we're looking for this reassurance. The truth is, the starting position isn't that of uncertainty. We actually are already certain. But we're actually usually, because of all this guilt and shame we carry around, we're afraid to admit to ourselves the conclusion we have already drawn up and we are actually certain about. And because it's so dark, maybe, or scary, or negative, the mind sort of rejects it and says no, and it covers it up with maybes and what ifs kind of thoughts come up. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you did something really inappropriate, right, at a party years ago, and you're afraid now that this person you're seeing is going to find out or hear about that, right? The thoughts could be, oh God, well, what if that was really weird what I did? What if people find out about it? What if people find out about it? What if she finds out about it? What if he finds out about it? And then you call up your friends. Nah, they probably won't find out about it. But after you call the fifth friend, the sixth one doesn't make a difference either, right? It's still bothering you. So the real belief there isn't what if what I did was weird, or what if people find out about it. There's actually already a certainty in there, and it is saying what I did was inappropriate, and they are going to find out about it. There's always a prediction within the body about it, and it's, generally speaking, it's always a negative one, because that's what the nervous system does. It is designed to find problems. So if you know, right, if you know how your nervous system works, you know that your nervous system doesn't make what ifs, it makes predictions. Right now, when the nervous system signals of danger come up and it gets passed through the conscious, rational mind, it comes out as what ifs and maybes. So to deal with the anxiety, or if it's OCD kind of stuff that you're dealing with, you realize, okay, there are no maybes, there are no what ifs. What is the prediction that my nervous system is making? And that is useful. That's a game changer, because if you can write down what the prediction is, predictions can be falsified. Predictions can be tested through logic and rational inquiry. Maybes and what ifs can't be. You can't disprove a maybe thought, because maybe there's an alien invasion tomorrow. Today I can't disprove that. Now tomorrow will reveal that it's not true, but today I can't do anything about that. What if there's an alien invasion tomorrow? I can't do much with that either. Now I can do something with tomorrow there will be an alien invasion. I can sit down and rationally question that, and I can find a ton of evidence that suggests there will not be an alien invasion tomorrow. Same way I can sit down and question, I did something wrong or inappropriate at that party. Well, okay. That's basically what it is a judgment. And it's a story that we're telling ourselves, that we believe, we brought into. All of this is coming from a shame and guilt that we carry around. Right? And it's my firm belief that all anxiety and panic attacks and an awful lot of OCD is due to the shame we carry around within ourselves. I'm fundamentally a bad person. I did something wrong. It's not even that I did something wrong. I am something wrong. I'm fundamentally bad. Not even my behaviors, me personally, right? And that shame that we carry around becomes this, the follow-on, the next predictable thing we'll experience is shame, or is anxiety, because it's going to be about, well, what if I get exposed? What if people find out about this? And then we're going to have fear as well. We're going to have, very often we'll have anger too, but forget about that for now. The point of this video is, if you can get good at admitting to yourself the dark negative predictions that your nervous system is making. Initially it's a bit startling. It's not using what ifs, it's not using maybes, it's saying, yes, this is a thing, yes, this is a problem, yes, this is going to happen. And then, either alone, or ideally if you had a friend, or a partner, or a therapist even, somebody that you can sit down with and say, we need to question this. Because, and one other thing we can certainly do is we can notice the tendency for us to be reassurance seeking all the time. And do what we can to withdraw from that strategy, because actually all that does is it maintains the inner belief that's in there. Like 15 people can tell you it's not a problem, but you still have this belief because it's your belief that you haven't questioned. So, and all they're going to be able to tell you really is probably not. You're probably reading into this. Maybe it's not going to happen at all, and a lot more maybes. When you'd really do the inquiry on it, you'll be able to come away from with a much deeper sense of certainty of, I've been totally reading into this way too much. And especially if you can question the deeper beliefs around, I'm a bad person. If a person finds out, if they find out about this, they're going to find out that I'm a bad person. Well, okay, I'm a bad person. Is that true? Having done what I did makes me a bad person. Is that true? And that's really transformative. That's really the root of how you deal with the deep, the anxiety that's coming up again and again. So how do we deal with uncertainty? We realize we are already certain and it's quite negative. So we have to admit to ourselves, okay, I already have a position here, I'm just not aware of it. Get honest with ourselves about what that position is and then question it. And that's how you arrive at certainty. Hope that's a useful concept. Give it a go in practice if something comes up for you, if you're dealing with that uncertainty, and I think it'll be really useful. I'll talk with you guys again very soon. Take care.